So this video is just going to show you some very basic things to get you started using Pinterest. Pinterest, like a lot of these online tools, allows you to log in with your Facebook account, and I'm just going to do that. Saves me time in remembering passwords and things. So once you're actually in Pinterest, you'll see a little button here with your name on it. Click on that button, and that will take you to your boards. So your boards, you might, if you've never used Pinterest before, all you're going to see is this create a board button. But I have some boards that I've already put together. But let's say we're going to create a board. I'm going to click this. I would give it a name. I would give it a description. I would say what kind of board is it, and if I wanted to, I could give other people permission to edit my board. This is a great tool you could use if you wanted students, for example, to do a collaborative project together where they create a board with resources. So I'm just going to click create board. So adding pins to the board there's a lot of different ways to do it, but we're going to do it the easy way. I'm just going to put online teaching and learning up here. And what happens when I do that is it breaks it down into 3 different tags. So let's see what we've got here. There's a whole bunch of different pins that people have put together. And I can see there's a lot of K-12 stuff here, so maybe I'm going to put college and add college as another tag. Alright, so here's a tip on how to help students be better online researchers. So let's say I decide to add this to my board. I'm going to click on pin it, and looks like I already have this on another board, but let's say I was going to put it on my online teaching and learning board. There's already a description of the tool here. So I'm just going to click pin it, and then what's going to happen is I'm going to see this pop up. I'm going to click see it now, and now what I'm going to see is the actual pin here, but I also see this box represents my new board and what's on it. Now if I were to actually go to this board, I might not see my pin, and the reason for that is you have to actually refresh the screen sometimes, and then the pin will pop up. So let's see what else I can find. So I'm going to say, go back to my same search terms, and so here's a link up here. I saw a link for Coursera. That would be a good one to add. Here's another one on learning online for free. How about MLA formatting? So any of these might be something I wanted to add to my board. How about this one? Let's pin this one, and I'm putting it on this board. I'm going to pin it, and once again I'm going to see this pop up, and if I click see it now, I should once again see my board here. So now I've got this infogram, I've got this Google thing. Pinterest always gives me the option to visit the site that the pin came from if you like. You could do that, but I'm not going to be doing that. Alright, so back to my board. I'm just scrolling down, and not my board, my choices. So let's see, what degree should you get? Now let's see a couple of the other things you can do here. Here's another infogram. Let's take a look at this one. I'm going to pin it to my board. But notice that this person who originally pinned this is somebody, well, this person's not named Tech Teaching, but Tech Teaching is their username here. And if I want to, I could actually follow that person. So if I could find him again, let's go back here. Sorry, I'm not sure why that popped off my screen. Let me see if I can locate her again. Anyway, so here's the item I just pinned. If I scroll down below the pin, I will notice that where this pin was found originally. I just now grabbed it from Carolina Romano's site. If I wanted to, I could follow this person if I think they're going to have a lot of good um, artifacts on their site that I want to know about. Um, Pinterest also shows me what other boards this particular pin is appearing on right now. And if I wanted to, I could choose to follow any one of these boards. If you don't know what following means, it simply means that you'll get notifications when that person posts something new on their board. And then below that, I also get related pins. So this is another way that I can help myself search, is by looking at some of these related pins. And you can see that they're quite, there's some pins that appear again and again. Now here's an interesting pin on Netiquette on online discussion boards. So if I want to actually look at that, I'm just going to click on it. And here are some Netiquette tips on how to behave in an online discussion. This might be something useful for you if you're teaching online. Some of the Netiquette stuff that's out there is really old and doesn't look that great. Visually, it's not very attractive. So let's say I'm going to pin this to my online teaching and learning board. So at this point, I have got 3 different things on my board here. So let's take a look. And once again, I have to refresh my screen to get stuff to pop up. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 things on my board, and obviously I could go on forever adding stuff, and that's how you build a board. So I hope you'll give this a try. You can see it's quite easy to do, and you can also edit things on your board, and find something really great, you can send it to somebody else. So I hope you'll give it a try.